Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs.
What'd you say, Cuddy?
Taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 48 Sports College.
What was you saying?
Davis joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Gonna beat the fuck out you.
Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. He's brought down at the... would have been
Put that break back on,
touchback. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15.
Thank you.
The opening drive is stopped with an interception.
You ain't think we see that, huh?
Touchdown, Dogs! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. We've got to keep going.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31.
Z.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Some misdirection with the counter. Plows through the defense. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson.
He out of it?
He'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because
wide open spaces. Turning on the Jets. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle.
I'm not even saying niggas can't break tackles.
A guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Oh, they're after him. Wide open downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz. Sneak gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air can make plays with his feet like this, runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's dealt. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Unloads to the wideout. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
They've really got this offense humming. Just a fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second down and goal.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to barge in. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And it's like the defense knew on third and goal. They're not a tackle in the middle. They're going to go to the outside. They run the touch pass, and they fly after, fly upfield, make the tackle, and now it's decision time. Fourth and goal. What you going to do, offense?
And as they come to the line of scrimmage, they're passing on the field goal. But look, worst case scenario, you don't get it here, they're backed up in their own end. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Fitted in the window for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Singleton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to throw, it's Aller. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Let's go! Second down, he'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route. It's a running room.
That's because I want to play our own
Defense got
defense.
gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Good timing on the quick out. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Singleton.
Boom!
This Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
And he'll run into the end zone.
Nobody guarded Exxon.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he makes the extra point. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Look out, he's got room. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down.
I
don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And the offense breaks the tie,
Yeah,
takes
good
the
throw,
lead,
boy.
gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Oh,
Well, they
good
break the
ass
tie,
throw,
but they
boy.
also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Back to throw. It's Aller. With the catch, it's Singleton. Oh, he's got some space. It's a seam wide open. And the tackle was made, but not before. That completion gets him 30 plus.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball.
There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the offense will stay out there for one more play with 1 second remaining in the first half. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Going for 6.
God damn, boy, what is you going to play out there?
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I think coming into this game, we thought it was going to be a back-and-forth affair. What a great job
Oh, my. Like, what are you going to play? What you going to do?
Man, we are all tied up heading in at halftime.
Fixed it. Remember, fixed it.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good.
Nigga had 1 assignment.
The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Trying to pick up 7 here on 2nd down from the 20. Wants to go up top. Makes the pass. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
What a great job by the defense, forcing a 3 and out. Beautiful job in coverage there. This is going to set up a punt and get them the football back in great field position.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on 4th and a country mile. He uncorks a bullet to the right.
Good catch.
He's got it. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Finds his man, it's Branch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Hand off from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He caught it. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the 1st down. They need him to play great in the second half.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
To the air, it's Stockton. Touchdown, Dogs! They take the lead with the 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things.
Picked off. What a play to set him
I'll get up out of here, big dog.
He is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick.
If we're going to get 7.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might be changing the route. To throw, it's Stockton. Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
That's why I don't be throwing risky shit.
When you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. We're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught downfield.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way.
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Georgia. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Allard. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Looking to throw on first down. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Pena. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Why would they switch to
In the middle, it's Ross. Touchdown, Penn State! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud?
Nah, the stadium concert would be crazy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Man, hurry up.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Unloads it left. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense.
I got too anxious.
Great place to start for this offense.
Now you play that real defense, bro.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a crease. It's Allen. Oh, out of space.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right
Should
here
have did it
again?
a few yards sooner.
And now, fourth quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. A first down run in the red zone. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man,
I don't
they in
understand
business
how they
now.
not even attempting to.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Quarterback sneaks it ahead.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
That's so
Right there,
sweet.
short of the first down in this defense, trying to preserve the lead. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That one go right through.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
Just an extra point away from taking the lead late. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
It's a money drive.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
I love the pressure, to be honest with you. Okay, this bitch rocking. Ballin', motherfucker.
To the air. It's Stockton. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it.
Ooh, I see it now. It's too much shit
This
open.
really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last
Hey,
one.
nigga, you can't hear me?
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
Fuck!
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Gotta have it here on 4th down.
GG's.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration.
I'm ass as fuck for the losing this game.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground.
And you're seeing
Oh,
on both
man.
sides, really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
That's ass, Tay. Like, that's ass, bro. That's ass. That's ass. That's ass. That's ass. Like, that's so ass.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
So as for
The Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Longhorns in the hurry-up.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too. But don't...
He's loose. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that...
Sends it downfield. Got it inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
I see why the official action ready right now.
Ready to go from inside the 10. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They're looking to throw on second and short. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, as a quarterback, you know, if you put the ball anywhere near this guy, anywhere in his vicinity with his catch radius and his athleticism, he's going to be able to snag it. They weren't able to hit him in stride, but he bails his quarterback out with an awesome diving catch.
Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Quarterback now breaking the field.
Thank you.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
To the air, it's Manning. That's caught. It's Moore. Turning it on. Running to Green. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Washington. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Quarterback making checks. On third down, going up top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
Throws for the tight end. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Hines is tight end. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
Wide open spaces. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fair catch called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. Turning on the Jets. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
We need a 2-minute offense. When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Fires to the big fella. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Might be calling a hot route. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wingo. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll go to the air on third and short. Scrambling away. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception.
Oh my God, this game be so.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception,
Any other time, they can throw that shit perfectly.
Back on the field, but now because he dropped it, it's still fourth down, and of course,
Converts on fourth down, still going. Lots of running room, and the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab on the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him. And that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. And here's the return. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
it's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Now he's going to break the pocket, finding open areas. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't...
He's got it. First down and more. It's a seam wide open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Wants to throw on first down. Dances away. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Hey, bro, really that fast,
First
bro.
and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a
Look
really
at
good
his
job
speed.
in the
He
pocket,
the
just
new
being a
Lamar
great athlete.
Jackson.
Scramble outside. Go get another first
Man.
down. First and 10 again.
Rushes on him. Gets rid of it.
Like, look at dog.
Down Gamecocks. And that one will put him up here in the second half. The number one rule for any offense, gentlemen, protect your quarterback. When you do, good things happen.
And the number one rule for a defense is to affect the quarterback, or bad things happen to you. Didn't affect the quarterback. Too much time, too clean. You're supposed to frazzle them. You're supposed to find a way to make them feel uncomfortable so they don't have time, so they rush their thought process. That wasn't it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Quarterback extends the play. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the cue.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He'll try to take it back.
Now, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
He'll start this drive firing. Here's a hit. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
To the air on first down. Got the quick pass. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He makes the catch. Knocked out of bounds. After a good gain on that one, they'll spot it at the 43.
Keep zoning out.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. It's Manning. He rifles one deep to the left. And he's got it inside the 20. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Bringing the heat. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. Listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Wants to throw it. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Got out of trouble and throws. The quick out. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Oh, they're after him. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
Looking for a deep man. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
That is how you rise to the occasion late in the game. Your defense had to come up big, had to get the offense the football back. They're trailing by a little bit now. Let's go make this thing even more special.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decisions.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Longhorns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. He'll set up to throw. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end.